Morning. Today we're having a walk in Corbridge, which is kind of just past Hexham on the way to Newcastle. And I'm stood in front of the Vicar's Peel Tower and right next to the church, and we're going to have ourselves a look around the town, stop at the bakery, which is world famous I believe. It is exceptionally good, and then we're going to go and have a walk along the river and have a look at the bridge as well itself. It's a lovely little town. It's quite a nice day. Let's go and have ourselves a walk. Let's go.
Originally built by the de Reims family in the 13th century as a fortified medieval manor house, Aydon Castle was further fortified over the years to defend residents from frequent border raids. In the peace following the Union of the Crowns, it became a farmhouse for several centuries until the 1960s, when it was part of English heritage. We can't show you around today as the castle is sadly currently closed to visitors at present.
High on the hills above Corbridge Town sits the old Walker's Pottery. Opening in 1840, this small family operation produced fire bricks and earthenware from clay extracted in the surrounding fields. The most striking features on the site are the two complete bottle kilns, one of which you can explore, and behind the ruins of horizontal kilns, a downdraft kiln and drying rooms. You can see Walker's bricks made here lying around the site.
Here we are at the original Roman town of Corbridge, a little bit outside of the main town as we know it today. We're standing on the old high street of Staingate, which is behind me, and on one side we've got the military compounds, The other side, we've got the courtyard, the fountain and the granaries. There's quite a lot still intact to see in the stonework on the ground, so let's go and have a look around. Corbridge was founded well before work on nearby Hadrian's Wall began, and Caustor Pittum was the most northerly town in the Roman Empire. Here at the crossroads of the Roman roads Staingate and Deer Street, the Roman town grew thanks to its trade and transport links, providing a home, goods and services for garrisons building and protecting the wall. Remains of the substantial granaries and garrisons still stand along Staingate for you to walk around.
The museum houses a number of nearby finds from the Roman town site, which shows both the military and civilian life, including stone monuments, statues and ceramics. Highlights include the Corbridge Lion sculpture, found in 1907, and Corbridge Hoard, found in 1964, which includes a soldier's armour and other possessions.
Corbridge sits on the banks of the iconic River Tyne. Having left behind the upland moorlands of the rivers North and South Tyne, here just east of the confluence at Waters Meet, it flows through beautiful green rolling countryside before heading toward the cities of Newcastle and Gateshead and its end at the North Sea. This short section of River Tyne Trail gives you a flat walk from Corbridge along to Dilston on the Devil's Water.
Dilston Physic Garden crams a lot of lush greenery into its compact 2 acres. Originally set up in the 1990s for botanical research around cognitive decline, it later opened to universities and then the public to showcase medical plants from around the world, including a number of specialist herbal collections. In recent years, it expanded to support biodiversity, sustainable gardening practices, creative arts and a welcome natural habitat. It's perfect for tranquil few hours to restore the mind and the spirit.
Having a nice walk along the river. It's a good path here. There's actually 2 paths. This is the return path that we're using. The first path goes along sort of the edge of the river. It's quite a nice sunny scenic day and a nice little walk, this in Corbridge. A place I've never really been before. Gonna have a look at the little town now.
Walking back along the Tyne Trail, it's easy to miss the large pile of stone blocks alongside the pathway. These are the remains of Roman Bridge, which carried Deer Street south from the Roman town across the River Tyne towards York. The more recent stone bridge further up by the modern town gives you an impression of its size and scale. These stone blocks formed the ramp up to the bridge itself and were resited from the riverbank in 2004 as they risked being washed away.
Returning from our walk, we crossed the bridge to head into town. Originally built in the 13th century, then replaced in the 17th century, this is the oldest survivor bridge over the River Tyne, as unlike many others, it withstood the Great Flood of 1771. While originally sited on Roman crossroads, the modern town of Corbridge is again on the crossroads of the A68 and A69, although the A68 has now been rerouted around the town.
The town is built as traditional stone buildings linked by lanes and alleyways, giving it a quaint feel. The bustling town centre is marked by the Market Cross, which sits atop a Roman altar from the nearby Roman town, surrounded by a number of local independent small businesses and the perfect spot to sit and watch the world go by.
St Andrew's Church was founded by the monks of St Wilfrid's Abbey in Hexham and has recently celebrated its 1350th anniversary. Its long history is demonstrated by many changes to the building, including the Norman doorway, Saxon windows at the west end and a Roman arch at the base of the tower. There is a magnificent array of stained glass windows to enjoy on a sunny day like today, including the Millennium Window, donated by the Parish Council and created by Fusion Glass Designs.
In the corner of the churchyard sits the 14th century Vicar's Peel Tower, originally built as a fortified vicarage with walls over a metre thick. Today it houses a bar where you can get refreshments, or for cake lovers you could head across the road to Grant's Bakery to enjoy a cake from the huge selection. Time to dive in. What have you got? Oh, pie.
Biggest piece of corned beef pie I've ever seen.
Look at the size of that. Good bit pie. Oh, look at that.
Serves one each apparently.
Time for a bit of cake after that sausage roll. This one's a chocolate truffle cake.